Ó, encantável, se de volta com o Fallout 4. No último episódio a gente finalmente conseguiu chegar aqui depois de morrer umas 3 vezes. Já vimos esse cara morrer. Agulhinha. Piper.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Ok. Até ficar aí eu vou procurar então o doutor. Algum lugar que indique pra gente onde a gente tem que ir? Não, droga. Tá, pra cá mesmo. A memory then. Duh.
Buddy, I gotta be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Now, I've seen a lot of
Better
crazy
keep
stuff
your
in my
irons
time.
strapped on.
But a
Friendly
French.
advice.
Yowza.
Ok. Covil da memória. Vamos ver o que a gente consegue aqui. Medo.
Well, well.
Oh,
Mr.
medo.
Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Douradinha de leve.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Quente conosco.
Hey
E aí?
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
Escapar?
Escape? What do you mean?
Reliving old memories. Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all listened to the Silver Shroud versus Captain Cosmos. Even Pa was there. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? Huh, that's what we need. No matter how bleak things got,
Coitada da
we
galera, né?
saved the day.
O evento da guerra.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was
Eu
hundreds
sei.
of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Algo assim. Tente lembrar. Tente lembrar.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
Traço de esperança, como
It
sempre.
seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
E vamos pra você.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
I've heard crazier plans to do it.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most
Traje
important
original.
piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
Ok.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real?
Yeah.
Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Coitado. Você quer ajudar, galera. A Piper e o outro gostaram também. Então, beleza. E você?
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the
Okay.
big metal softy hurt himself. All right?
Beleza. Please stand by. Oh, bora. Restricted area. Não pode roubar nada deles, coitado. Nossa, também não roubava as coisas. Bora, Nick. Piper sumiu, como sempre.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Não. Tipo é que eu posso pegar, né? Hathaway. Cadex.
I didn't hear that. What?
Extrair memórias.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Ajuda, por favor. A Piper no fundo.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
Provavelmente eu vou entrar.
That brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Aqui está.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick é compatível. Continue.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm
Mas-
well past the warranty
Mas-
date anyway.
Valeu, Nick. Vai funcionar? Não quero usar sarcasmo, não quero falar pra ele não estragar. Valeu,
I
Nick.
appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If
Meu
I
Deus,
start
tomara que não aconteça nada com
acting
ele.
like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Nick está bem?
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind.
Duas? Ai, meu Deus, a minha.
What if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Bora.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
Que nós dois vamos morrer.
See you on the other side.
De novo a gente entrando num negócio desse. E aí, Piper?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable.
Okay.
Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good.
Ok.
The simulation appears to be working.
Explore...
although
Nossa
the
senhora.
memories are quite fragile. fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Tem que ir andando por aqui? Acho que sim. É.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Ah não, é o Kellogg. Nova República Califórnia.
What a joke.
New Vegas.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking
Não.
for.
E a NCR realmente não ajudou em nada.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Legal eles terem citado o Vegas aqui. Gostei. Tem um bebê ali.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing?
Ele era da NCR.
They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here.
Na Califórnia.
See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
There. Vai dar algum problema com a NCR.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you
I found
weren't
another
there
memory
to help them.
I'll connect you.
Como é que eu não acabei essa ainda? Ok. Ele trabalhou pra NCR lá na Califórnia, que é tipo a história do New Vegas, basicamente.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Bem habitante dos Herbos.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you.
And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Ah, pra cá. Aquela ali. Quase lá.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Caramba.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Pra cá.
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Valeu. Essa.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
O que eu estou procurando? Ah, é a gente, né?
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Ah, meu Deus, é a gente.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby. No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Será que você tem que reviver isso?
Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
Tudo bem.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Vambora. É essa. A quest tá mandando, então é essa.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
A Pepper conseguiu.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil.
Fecha as caras,
We
Virgil.
know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Não, caramba.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines. Pure
Era isso que era acessar a memória, então.
Smarter,
Feito antes.
stronger, and
Nos
faster
outros.
than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Exit.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
88. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Eita.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Aqui. Ok. Vamos sair. Caramba, foi uma longa história. Tenso. Tem que teleportar pra chegar lá. O chão também, pelo menos.
I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before.
E cadê o Valentine? Tudo bem.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Virgil.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions.
Ele não pode desertar, por isso foi atrás dele.
Say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there. Not even
Por isso que ele tá lá. Lugar perfeito pra esconder.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same.
É.
If you're going to follow him.
Antirradiação.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor.
Eu tenho.
That would be perfect.
Deixa eu dar um jeito.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up.
Beleza.
He's waiting for you
Ponte level.
upstairs.
E ganhamos um Activity.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Deve ser.
I try to be.
Seems like you're doing better than trying. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Parece exaustivo.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
No kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it.
Mirelurks.
One day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
Da hora. Você salvou com as pessoas.
Piper, you saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been
Ela ficou
rambling.
bastante mesmo.
Fired up sometimes.
É de boa.
It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Acho que quanto mais a gente fizer coisa que vai agradar ela e tal, ela... Deixa eu pegar as coisas, desculpa. Mas ela vai conversar com a gente. Doutora.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
Ela vai falar com o Valentine antes de finalizar. Cadê ele? Ali.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Oi?
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
Você tá sentindo bem?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Você soou como Kellogg.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Mais reluzente?
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Look up Piper.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Tô conversando com ele agora que ele virou o cara. Piper, para de derrubar as coisas.
Hey.
Point the way.
Hey, Piper.
Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
No.
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
I guess I'm still on the fence. Show me you want to make lives better out here. Then we'll talk.
Ok.
Oh, nothing.
Okay?
Bom. Acho que a gente pode ficando discreto por aqui. Ele descobriu muita coisa. Eu quero levar o Nick, mas eu tô com medo dele ter virado coisa. E a Piper a gente, pô. E eu vou ter que pegar tudo de volta dela também, se for trocar.
You're blocking my light, man.
But I don't want anyone here to forget what matters.
Eita, tem um robô correndo.
Easy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I
Your
saying?
lady friend there.
Oh, that's right.
She's
What
the dame who
matters?
writes
We
public.
freaks
Tinha
gotta
morrido?
stick together.
Não.
Best way to stick
I
together
always did
is to
appreciate
keep an
good
eye out for
investigative
what drives us
journalism.
apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big friendly commonwealth would want to drive us apart?
Ah, tá ali.
What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their synths.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind.
Yeah.
When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Of the people! For the people!
Tem isso. Da hora, mas tem isso. O robô correu. Bom, vamos falando por aqui mesmo então. Próximo episódio continua tentando descobrir como a gente vai pra esse mar. A gente tem que ir lá ajudar a Brotherhood um pouco também. Então, muito obrigado e até mais.